Okay, so how do you know if the 5 day synth course is for you? So, yeah, here's a preview of what you'll be seeing during the course, and this will help you decide if this is something you want to get involved in or not. Okay, uh, it's a preview, so I'll be making some sounds with this sound library. So it is going to be code, but it's a lot less code than it would have been if I had used uh, just a bare bones programming language. So I'm using this IDE is processing, and this library is called sound. Okay, so let's save this somewhere that we don't forget. Fragile binaries. There's a setting where you can make it generate these interesting random words. Okay, so we need sine wave, right? First thing you do is generate a sine wave. Sine wave is basically a tuning fork. So you do this sine OSC now. Uh, so in the beginning, it always feels like it's Greek or Latin. But as you produce sound, slowly you get accustomed to this interface. So this is so instead of knobs and faders and keys, you have language. So this is code. Code is nothing but a language. And let's see if it plays. I just did Control T, Control S for save, and run. You can click this, or you can do Control R. Show me a sine wave. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. So I'm getting this. Why is that? Okay, let me. Yeah. Weird one-time issues. Okay, so sine. This is a sine wave. Okay, and obviously we're not going to stop at that. Make a triangle wave. That's a triangle wave. And so this is the sort of stuff. Okay, we want a bigger screen, so will seem like some magic incantations which just end up doing a lot of things, which is what every synthesizer is. When you go and purchase a synthesizer, it's all Greek and Latin in the beginning, and it takes a while to understand what's happening, and it takes a lot longer if there's nobody and you're on your own. So what we're going to do, low frequency oscillator, okay, classic modulation technique. I mean, it's not even modulation, it's like the. So we are going to change the frequency. So now it's stuck at 432. We're going to make it move up and down. So LFO equal to mu. And that LFO happens to be a sine wave. Okay, LFO frequency, let's say it's 3. And LFO amp will be 50. So it's going to add 50. So it's going to be like 432 minus 50, lowest, till 432 plus 50. This is what it'll do, okay? And you'll have to put another line saying LFO. So if you notice this was a number, but here it's a word, it's a symbol. So we are putting this whole thing. So this is the patch. This is basically patching. You're getting a cable from LFO to this oscillator frequency. If you already know modular synthesis from VC, Virac or otherwise, this is the analog. And now if you run it, we should hear something. Okay, I got this distortion again. I think it's because I'm recording. It's off and on. I think I understand why this is happening. Yeah. Okay, no distortion now. So if you record, and I think with Linux you have a lot of these things. Okay, so you have almost a theremin like. Oh, that's because I added this. So what happens if we make the LFO something else? What if we have a square wave oscillator instead of a sine wave? So now it's not going to be smooth. It's going to be not smooth. Let's make it a little more dramatic. So this sort of stuff. So this is what you play with. You go on playing with this for a long time, tweaking the parameters, and you can modulate the modulation. You can modulate this, you can modulate this frequency, you can modulate anything that you see with a number, you can modulate. Alright, that's it.